Hello, it's us again. We are currently at Disney's Polynesian Resort. We just went into Trader Sam's and got a tiki rum.
Got to say it 5 times.
Yeah. And I got the Mai Tai. And we had a plan for today. We've got free Saturday, so we decided we'd do some sort of photography challenge again, like we've done before. And it's easy to use Disney as a backdrop for that. So our plan is we are going to go to Animal Kingdom from here using the bus. We're then going to take a bus to Hollywood Studios. Well, the goal is to go to all 4 Disney parks, basically.
Shoot the icon.
So that's the plan. We're going to go from here to Animal Kingdom because it's the most difficult to get to using Disney transport. Then we're going to take the bus to Hollywood Studios. Then we're going to take the Skyliner to Epcot. And then we're going to finally take the monorail back to Magic Kingdom. We just decided it would be fun to use Disney transport between all the parks.
Okay, so we have brought a collection of lenses, and we will be spinning a random generator to figure out which lens that we will be using for that particular monument, and we'll just try to take our best picture of the icon at those particular parks using that particular lens.
Yeah, the focal lengths we're going to go with is 20mm, 35mm, 85mm, and then 200. So we're kind of going from pretty wide at 20 to pretty tight at 200. Depending on what lens you get and where you are, it's going to be maybe tricky to get the shot we want, but that's the plan. And
that's the challenge part.
And the rest of it is just having fun going around Disney. It's not going to be a Disney video, but we're just using Disney as the backdrop for this particular challenge. This has gone on too long. It's very sunny. I wore black jeans. I don't know why I wore black jeans.
It's 85 degrees.
It's been pretty fresh all week, like really nice weather with the breeze. So I just stuck jeans on this morning and it's like 85, 86 degrees. So I'm regretting that already and we haven't even got started yet. So that's the plan.
So maybe scissors throughout the day, as you mentioned.
Yeah, maybe I'll end up
make some Daisy Dukes.
Maybe I'll end up in jorts. But that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully we don't get terrible photos. And yeah, come with us to 4 Disney parks.
Bye-bye.
Hi again. So we're at Animal Kingdom now. We took the bus from the Polynesian and it took about 35-40 minutes, which we didn't really take into account that it's going to stop at other hotels to pick up guests. So it took a little longer than we wanted, but we're in Animal Kingdom now. It's absolutely sweltering and I'm wearing a black t-shirt and, as I said, black jeans. It's pretty ridiculous what I'm doing. But yeah, we're in Animal Kingdom and we're going to start our challenge now. So obviously the focal point here is the Tree of Life, and that's what we're going to try and photograph in a somewhat creative way. And what we've done is we've got...
Good name.
Yes. Yeah. We've got this random number generator, and we're going to spin it first of all for Kyle and see what he has to shoot with, and then we're going to spin it for me and see what I have to shoot with. And the reason for this is, one, it's just a bit more fun and a bit more challenging, but 2, it's so that we can get some unique photos of each other's rather than the photos being too similar. Okay, so Kyle got the 20mm lens, which I have to say I think for this park is a really tricky lens to shoot on, because you're going to have to get pretty close and pretty creative to get the tree as the focal point of the photo. I got the 85mm, which is an interesting focal length for this. For street photography in general, 85 is an interesting focal length. We'll see how we get on. So that's the 20 for Kyle, the 85 for me. Let's go.
So, helpful tip whenever you're changing lenses in open air in public, do it as quickly as possible so you don't get more dust and dirt on your sensor. This helpful tip brought to you by Definitely Content. This is not going to be the one. 20 is so wide and it's so far away from me. Millimeters was very difficult. I don't really know if I got anything. Not really specific to the Tree of Life. I think I was having to focus on like foreground elements, and maybe it'll be all right. We'll see what happens in the edit. Now it's Chris's turn.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is it's super bright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an ND filter for some of the shots so I can really slow down the shutter speed, stop that light coming into the sensor, and try and maybe get some people in the foreground, some motion blur with the tree behind it. In order to do that, because this 85 lens is 67mm Fred, my ND filter is too big for that, so I put this thing on here. It's just called a step-up ring. All it does is it makes the thread size bigger, so it'll fit my slightly larger ND filter on the front here, like so. So now I've got this ND filter on the front where I can really control how much light's coming into the camera, can really slow down that shutter speed and maybe get some cool shots with motion blur. I'm not going to shoot with this the whole time. It's just an idea if I'm struggling to maybe try something a bit more creative. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
What'd you get?
Nothing much. 85 is tricky because it's kind of tight. There's a little natural frame up here between some trees in the foreground and a branch of the tree. But when you look through the actual viewfinder, it's kind of just a load of different shades of green. So I don't think it really pops. Maybe you can do something in the edit. It's still not a great photo. It's tricky. I'm struggling a little bit with the 85, but I've only done one side of the tree. So I think maybe there's some more if I walk around. And maybe Kyle can get some 20mm from here because it's actually kind of a cool spot that might work. Okay, so we're pretty much finished at Animal Kingdom now. Kyle, as you saw, was shooting 20 earlier. I think he probably got, from what I saw, I think he got a couple of really nice shots. I shot at 85. I don't think I got particularly, if I'm honest, I don't think I've got anything. I've got a tree in a photo, but I don't think it's particularly interesting. I'm more optimistic for Hollywood Studios and Epcot and Magic Kingdom because we're going to be there like nighttime pretty much, so I think that'll work quite well. We got these drinks, they're called Rum Blossoms. I think it's the Night Blossom, the super famous drink that they have here. I've never had it before, but we got the one where they top it with rum. It just tastes like an apple Haribo to me. It's really delicious. So we're going to drink these, go back to the bus, and then go to Hollywood Studios. And why are we still recording?
Welcome. We're here at Hollywood Studios. We bust over here from the Animal Kingdom. So we will be spinning the dial soon to get whatever lens that we will be using. The last park, I probably got the worst lens for it. And this, I believe, is probably going to be the hardest park to get something cool looking because, I mean, the Chinese theater, in my own brain, I can't think of any like cool angles or anything for it, but we'll try to figure it out. Hopefully I don't get something ridiculous as a lens for this. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the spinning right now.
Oh hey, it's very hot. I'm very dehydrated. Okay, so we're gonna spin for Kyle first. And we're spinning, and Kyle has got 85. So Kyle is taking the lens I had at Animal Kingdom, and I have, it's also landed on 85, so I need to spin again. Oh no, landed on 200. 200 is the one I didn't want for this park. 35 I think would have been great. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this work, but we will try.
Good luck, Chris.
So as you can see, my camera setup is no longer small, compact, or lightweight. I have the 70-200 on my camera. I'm only allowed to shoot at the long end of that, There's no cheating. I can't shoot at 70 or 135.
I'm gonna check the files.
It has to be 200, and we can check that in the metadata of the file to prove I wasn't lying. Carl, as we said, got the 85, which is an interesting lens to be doing.
Is long.
It is the 85. I mean, it's traditionally a portrait lens, not so much for street photography, I would say. Although it's an interesting focal length for street photography, just not a typical one that I would choose in general. So Carl's on 85. I'm on this behemoth 70 to 200, and let's see how this goes. I have no confidence of getting anything with this lens in this park, but we will find out. Yeah.
So right now, the sun is like directly over the building that we're trying to take pictures of. Not necessarily the best thing in the world. I'm trying to find a way to block that out the best I can. I mean, maybe if we're here long enough, it'll go back behind the building, but for right now, not great.
Baseline Tap House in Hollywood Studios. Again, we're done here now with the photos. I have to say 200 was real difficult. I don't know that I got anything. 200 was real tricky. Carl was shooting 85 and I'm not sure what he got. We kind of split up for a bit while we were doing this, so I'm not sure what Carl's got. But ants. Oh, there's ants. We're at Baseline Tap House, which is my favorite bar in Hollywood Studios. We've both got a fruit cider and we're sharing a giant pretzel with pub cheese. From here, we're going to get the Skyliner over to Epcot. Probably won't spend too much time at Epcot because the day's getting on now. This has taken longer than I thought because...
Go pretzel.
There's Carl with his pretzel. So we kind of got waylaid taking other photos, which I have to say are probably better in general than the ones we challenged ourselves to take. But anyway, gonna drink these beers, eat this pretzel, and then get the Skyliner. So, we're still at Baseline Tap House. We may have got another beer. We may not have got another beer.
One of us.
I may have got another beer. It went down way too easy. Really refreshing. We've just been talking in general about videos that we make and how we make them and stuff. And it's tricky because when we want to do these photography style videos, which pretty much all of them are, it's really difficult discipline to go between shooting what I would describe as good video and then photos. And like, you're taking photos, you miss good video, you're taking video, you miss good photos. But it kind of bums me out sometimes because I have such high expectations of myself that I'll never ever attain. But I do, and when I am not getting what I want, I get kind of grumpy with myself. So we're talking about how we can modify these videos going forward and stuff. What we're going to do in the next two parts. It's going to be dark by the time we get to Epcot.
And I've got available left to spin is the 35 and 200. Yeah, both of yours are wide.
Both of mine are going to be wide, 35 and 20 in general. I've seen some of Carl's, he's got some nice stuff.
Less of the actual icon that we were
trying to get. I think we've got better photos that aren't of the Chinese theater. We're rambling, but we figured we would capture us rambling. So we're coming up with like ideas of how we shoot these videos in the future because I know how I want the video to look and I know how we want the photography to look. And I think we're setting the bar for ourselves too high, and that means we're gonna probably fail every time if we set the bar too high, if that makes any sense. One day I'm gonna put out a video that no one's gonna watch and I'm gonna be so proud of that I don't care that no one's watched it. Because no one watches these videos anyway. 2,000 people watched me sit under a tree and babble on for 10 minutes about the future of this channel.
And then 300 people
and then
watched
300 people watched the short
film
film we made. Like, no one cares about these videos, and that, I think that's, as a creator, I hate that term. I'm ranting now. I get my soapbox beneath my feet.
This is what happens when you have the second beer.
I think as a creator, you have to, whoever you are, whether you're a photographer, a videographer, an artist in general, you put pressure on yourself to try and think, will people like this? But what you have to realize in life is, no one really cares about what anyone else is doing. And I don't mean that on a personal level and with friendships and family. I mean that in terms of what you're putting out into the world, no one truly cares. And I think that once...
I care.
Kyle cares. But I've just realized we're rambling. I'm not even in the frame. Like, half of this has been me not even in the frame.
It's just me drinking.
So I've probably been out of frame completely. So again, an example of terrible video. But I think no one really cares what you're doing. You think that people are going to care, and they don't care. And I think it's a good thing to realize people don't care, because it takes the shackles off. You can do what you want. But
hope you like it.
Hope you like it. And the future, we're just always talking about how we can evolve and how we can do things differently. And I think that's important to me. Like, I have expectations of myself this year and what I'm doing and what I want to achieve. Not with YouTube, but just in general with photography and videography are the things I want to achieve. And YouTube is fun. Like, YouTube is a bit of fun. It's some freedom to relax, to chill out, to do something fun for the two of us. I'm rambling on. I don't know. I'm probably cut all of this out.
Hey, we're gonna go catch the Skyliner.
It's a very nice day. Look at it. This is ridiculous for a theme park. Like, this is the kind of lens you take to live music, if you're shooting around the room, or maybe sports photography or event photography. This lens wasn't designed to be carried around at a Disney theme park. 200 is so tight for anything. So I feel like this is just a crapshoot. I've got one photo that I kind of like, the rest, I don't know. But yeah. Okay.
So really, I thought we would be doing this part in the daytime. I think we took maybe a little too long in each park. We should have set like a time limit inside of each park, but
in just a few moments, we'll be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades.
Headwaters of the Everglades.
The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort, travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean,
That's cool.
and the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico? I thought it was the Gulf of America. So anyway, we're on our way over to Epcot, and it's going to be dark, but Epcot looks cool in the dark, so...
Double the island of Manhattan.
What?
Okay, we need to do the spinny for the next lens before we get to Epcot. You are going to be 35.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
And I am going to be 20. I'm 20.
Must disembark
20 at
and
Epcot.
transfer at this
So we're both
station.
pretty wide.
Thank you. And we
At
hope
Epcot.
you enjoy.
Here I am, back at Epcot, sitting at a trash can. Less drunk than the last times, if you've seen that video. We are here in the United Kingdom, about to be in the fabled Canadas, and I do believe I drew on the Skyliner, the 35mm, and Chris has the 20mm. So we are going to walk back around this World Showcase, go to the Spaceship Earth, and try to get some photos of that. It is nighttime now because we wasted too much time in the previous two parks, so we need to knock this out as well as knock this out very quickly, and then hop on the monorail and get over to Magic Kingdom. They are open till 11 tonight, but I don't want to get caught in the fireworks crowd. So anyway, bon voyage? No, that's not good.
Salut.
Salut.
Hi. I don't need to repeat anything Carl's just said. He did it so eloquently, so prophetically, so poetically. This is a Magner's pear cider. It's a little sweet for me. The line to get into the Rose and Crown was ridiculous, so we went to a little cart outside, but they didn't have Strongbow and Ribena. They just had Magnus pear, so that's what we went with. As Carl said, we wasted a lot of time, especially in Animal Kingdom. So we're not going to really do much in this park. We're going to pretty much head for the ball and take some photos of it and then get the monorail to Magic Kingdom. Cheers. Hi. We haven't moved very far from the UK pavilion and we haven't taken any photos yet, but we stopped at a place over there. Couldn't tell you what it was, but it's over there. It's opposite, it's over there. And we got grilled cheeses. I got a croque monsieur with the ham in it, and it comes with a little tin cup of tomato soup, and it's very delicious. Carl, wow, you've annihilated yours. But yeah, so we really just had a drink and eat and a sandwich here. We're not going to do much else at Epcot, so there's going to be nothing fancy for you to see except the photos that we try and take. And then we're going to get the monorail to Magic Kingdom and spend the rest of the night there. Oh, hi.
Alright, so we are here at Magic Kingdom. We just got off the monorail. Fireworks just ended, so everybody is on their way out. We are on our way in. I think they close at 11. I was going to try to get a shot up here, like by the train track, but it is blocked off for right now, so I'll see what I can do. I have the 200mm on this one. Chris will be using 35. It's the only ones that we haven't used yet. I'm optimistic about the lens that I have for this one. Yeah, I think you've got some good opportunities here. So we'll try to get this done as quickly as possible, make a quick lap around, and see what we can get. Tired. I don't normally go 12 hours at an amusement park.
No, usually we're like 3 hours and done. But we've been doing this since like 10:30 this morning. I don't know if it was worthwhile. I had a great time.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to challenge yourself and just hang out and have fun with your mates. But yeah, right now it's like 10:30, 10:15, and I'm ready to go home. I'm pretty sure Luna is going to have left me a nugget or two on the rug, which is fine.
I think the gist of all these videos are, I don't know if we got anything.
Yeah, I don't know if we got anything. but maybe we did. I think maybe there's a few shots.
Just tell us we did. Make us feel better about this whole time.
Yeah. It's, like I say, this video is just a bit spontaneous, a bit of fun. Kyle texted me, said, should we make a video? And he suggested, let's do the 4 Disney parks, which at the time was a great idea, and now my back is telling me it wasn't such a great idea.
No.
So the next video that we do will not be from a theme park.
Less walking.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Might just be flying a drone from the back of the car. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. If you watched this long, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.
Next time?
Next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya. No idea how to end these videos ever.